Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And remember, take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, of which there are a lot of very smart people. So, yeah. Anyways, today's puzzle is called Sparkly Engagement Ring by Will Power. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and box. Summing line. Lines each have a value according to their color. All colors have different value. Cell numbers are equal to the sum of all line values that go to the cell's center. Example, row 5, column 6 is equal to the values of red and orange. Okay. Row 5, column 5 is just the value of red. One time, not two. Oh, interesting. Okay. So each of the lines have a certain value, right? And then basically, if you ever have a combination of lines in the middle of a cell, that cell must add up to the value of those two lines. I think it's only two, right? There's never three lines in a row. Yeah, it's only two. So red always has the same value, and this is just considered one line, right? So therefore, so this is the value of red, and this is the value. Okay, I'm starting to solve then. So for each cell, it is the value of all the lines that reach its center. So for example, this would be the value of orange. This would be the value of orange plus gray. This would be the value of red plus gray, etc., etc. And each line has a different value. So you have to remember that too. Crop key pairs. Numbers with a white dot between them are consecutive. Not all possible dots are shown. That's a given. With numbers with a white dot between them are consecutive. So for example, if this were a 2, this would have to be a 1 or a 3 to be consecutive with it. Killer cage. The number in the cage sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. So these two digits add up to 14. Pretty simple. Anyways, those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so we know these are gray. Actually, these two are gray. So we know these specifically are gray. We know these two are specifically orange. And these two are specifically orange. And this one is orange. Because those are all orange. We know these two are only orange. These two are green. This one's red. These two are red. These two are red. And I think those are, this one's red also. So those are all the reds. And then blue. We have those two as blue, and then this one's blue. And then we have purple. We're going to color those pink. Or magenta, as people say. And they're all different numbers. So red has to add up with 4 different numbers to form a digit. So red is at most 5. Blue and green and pink cannot. So this is also 5, 6, 5 or 9, or 6 or 8. These are all consecutive. That's interesting. So green has to be one of these two. We don't know which. Red has to be one of these two. We don't know which. Red. Oh, this is also red. So that's red. Therefore, red is also one of those two. So green is one of these two. Red is one of those two. Pink has to be one of these two, or purple. Blue has to be one of those three, and one of those two. Gray cannot be 9, right? Because gray has to add with something to form a digit. Actually, has to add with 2 digits to form a digit. Therefore, it's 5 or 6. So therefore, this is 8 or 9. This is 5 or 6. Which means we don't know about that. Right, it forms with 2 digits. So then this has to be 6 through 9 for any of these. Gray's 5 and 6. It forms with red to form a digit. Therefore, red cannot be 5. Right? If it's 5, then gray would have to be 6 to add up to, and it would add up to 11, which is not possible. So red is 1 through 4 now. Oh, this is also purple. So we have purple and red adding together. So this number, whatever it is, we're going to make it dark, must be the same as this number. Because that's red and purple added together. This is red and purple. So this is also red and purple. So red and purple cannot be green. So it has to be one of those two. Red and orange never do add up here. Okay, now we're starting to run out of colors. It cannot be blue. It could be gray? Maybe. It could be medium gray. Yeah, it's possible. Red and green. They're nowhere. They're just these two. And red and blue. Red and blue are not anywhere else. Okay. So red and green is here and here. So 9 has to be one of the non-added color, has to be one of the added colors. So 9 has to be one of these. We don't know what gray is. That's part of the question. This red and green we're going to make yellow. So this is yellow. So therefore the yellow has to be one of those two. Because pink is here and here. So yellow is not gray. It's not medium gray. Red and orange. I guess we're going to make this light gray. Light gray. So light gray, light gray. It could be the medium gray. We don't know. Red and orange cannot equal orange and gray. So therefore, this has to be the light one, or this is the light one, right? Now, it could still be the medium gray, right? Oh, so this is yellow, this is yellow. The medium gray has to be one of these two. So the medium gray has to be one of these two. Therefore, this is also light gray. So medium gray has to be here, it has to be one of those two. Cannot be orange. So it has to be one of these two, and we know pink also has to be one of these two. So medium is so this cannot be red. So therefore this has to be the red, which means this cannot be red, which means this is red. So we have all the reds now. But we don't know. The medium still could be light. That's red plus orange. Orange has to be 1 through 4 also. And because orange is 1 through 4, this can never be 9. So it still could be the 5 or 6, actually. That's still valid. But orange has to be 1 through 4 to add up with the gray to form 6 through 9. So this is 1 through 4. So all the reds are 1 through 4. All the oranges are 1 through 4. Okay. Purple is one of those two. Red, dark, dark. Orange has to be here and here. Okay, so this is yellow and orange. Because it can't be, orange cannot be pink. And yellow can't be pink. So this is orange and yellow. We're gonna make this essentially light gray or dark gray. Green goes here, here, here. Blue cannot be any of these, therefore it has to be one of these two. So blue has to be here, which means blue has to be one of those two. So then this must be light, because of the only remaining color, and this has to be light. Okay. So one of these is light and one of these is medium. Light, yeah. This light now we're gonna basically, I don't know. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. This could be 3 through 8. Okay. Do we know anything about blue? Not really. This is... Hold up. It's possible still. So dark has to be one of those two. What can... interesting. Yeah, let's make red and orange a certain color. So we're going to make that light gray. And this dark gray. I don't think blue and red combine anywhere else to form blue and red. So therefore, this could be light or medium. So that makes things much clearer, right? This could be light or medium. This is light, this is light or medium. So this is also light or medium. So we know this is light, and this is light. So the light has to be one of these. It cannot be this one, so this has to be light or this is light. This is light or medium. These two are the same, but it can be any of those three. This can't be orange, so this can't be orange. That has to be yellow, which means this can't be yellow. So this becomes orange and dark, right? Because red and pink add up to dark. So then this is orange and dark. We have light gray, and medium. So where is yellow? Yellow has to be one of these three. Yellow has to be one of these two then. And then the other one's blue or green. Hmm. Interesting. Um, huh. Blue is one of these two. Oh, this can't be blue, so this is dark, which means this can't be dark, so that's blue. Therefore, blue is one of these two. Huh. Dark is pink and red added together. What about pink and orange? Is pink and orange somewhere? I don't really see it. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. So this can't be red, blue, pink. I mean, it could be pink actually. It's not orange, light, or green. Hmm. Remember, the sums can add up to the same thing. So it could be pink. It's possible. Hmm. So this is not the same as this. So it cannot be 5 or 6. If this was 5 or 6, then this would have to be one, the 4, 5, 6, or 7, but that would not, it would essentially have to go back to here, right? If this is 5, is 6, that would be 4, then this would be 5, and that would be 6. Or I guess it could be 4. So 4, I guess it, okay, so if this is 5 or 6, say it's 5. If this was a 5, it would be 4 or 6, which means this would have to be 5, and that's a contradiction because we know those two are the same. So that can't be 5. Now try 6 there. If this is 6, this becomes 5 or 7, which forces this to be 6, which is a contradiction again. So neither of these can be 5 or 6. It has to be 3, 4, 7, or 8. Hmm. The orange adds up with, right. So the orange, well, we already limited somewhat. Blue must add up with orange and red. So blue is at most 1 through 7. Green just adds up with red. So we don't know anything about more about that besides that. Pink adds up with red and orange. So pink is also 1 through 7. Orange adds up with blue, red, gray, Actually, red also adds up with gray too. Yeah. So red adds up with blue, orange, purple or pink, green, and gray. How many different colors do we have? There's pink, orange, red, pink, orange, gray, green, blue. So there's 6 different colors, lines. Hmm. Pink and orange. Is there any other pink and orange? No. Hmm. Hmm. So, oh, red can't be 4. Red combines with gray. It combines with green. It combines with orange, pink, and blue to form another digit. If it were 4, that would mean it would have to include 6. And 4 and 6 adds up to 10. So red has to be 1 through 3. Orange only combines with blue, red, and pink. So 1 through 4 is fine there. Huh. Green is by itself. Ah, orange has to be here, right? Because we have orange, orange. Where is the orange? It can't be here, can't be here, can't be here, can't be here, can't be here. So this is orange. So this can't be orange, which means this is dark. This can't be dark. So dark cannot be here, cannot be here. Dark is red and pink, but we don't have any more information. Red can, dark cannot be here or either of these two, because it cannot be red and orange, because we know dark is red and pink is different from orange. Therefore, one of these two is dark. It can't be, it could be orange and blue. So this is valid. Any of these 3 are valid for darks. Dark cannot be here. It could be orange and gray. Hmm. So dark is one of those 2. Dark is one of these 3. It's pretty wide. Orange. Okay, so where is orange in box 3? It has to be here. So this is orange. So we have all the reds and we have all the oranges, right? So gray is can be 3 through 7, right? So this is 3 through 7. This is 3 through 7. Light gray, shall we say? Not medium gray. So this is 3 through 7. Orange and blue. I don't know which one that is. That could be dark. It could be yellow. It could be medium gray. It could even be purple. Hmm. So these are all 3 through 9, right? Yeah. All the combinations are 3 through 9. This could be 1 through 8, unfortunately. No. Hmm. Okay, so the blue cannot be 7. Because the blue, we know the gray is a combination of. Oh, wait, no, it could be. Never mind. Orange is 1 through 4. Okay. Hmm. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Lines each have a value according to the color. All colors have a different value. Yep. Cell numbers are equal to the sum of all line values that go to the cell center. Yep. Crop key pairs. Yeah. Okay. This one could be the same as that. But if it is, okay, it cannot be the same. If it's the same as this one, where is it in column 3? It would have to be red, orange, or black. And it sees all of those. So this has to be different from this. We don't know what it is, though. So these two are different. So this, we're going to make it an X and a green X. So those are different. Okay, actually, we're going to make this a circle. So we have these two are different. So then this must be 4 away from this. 3 away, right? 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh. Yeah, this has to be 3 away from this. It cannot be next to it. Right? Again, so if this is the same as this, where is it in column 3? It would have to be here. Because this one sees that and that one sees that. It cannot be red, orange, or black because we know those three are there, right? Because this has to be red. This is red, so that has to be red. Because this can't be red, this is red, yeah. So those reds are all specific. The orange we just specified now. And the blacks now we've also specified somewhat. These two are, yeah. So these two cannot be the same. So this is always a difference of 3. So say this was 8. If this is 8, this is 7, this is 6, this is 5. But then this becomes 6, 8. So that's not possible. This cannot be 8, which means this can't be 5. Can it be 7? 7, 6, 5, and 4. Seems possible. Right? 7, 6, 5. This becomes 5, 9. This is 4. Therefore, this can't be 7 here. This is 4, 5, or 6. So this could be only 7. So 7, 6, 5, 4. It could be 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So either way, if the 7, 6, 5, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. This is 5. One of these two is 5. Which means pink cannot be 5 and this can't be 5. Gray can't be 5. Orange and yellow can't be 5. Blue still could be 5, and so could green, obviously. Hmm. So this is 7, 6, 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's doesn't have anything else. This is 1 through 4. Blue. Okay. So what happens if this is 6 and 8? So say this was 6, this was 8. This would have to be 6, 5, 4, and 7. Um, well, for one thing, this can no longer be 6. This can't be 8 either. So then the orange would have to be 1 or 3. Which means this could not be 6 or 7. So then this would not... So the 6 would be here then. Because this could not be 6. Because it can't add up to... one of those. So then the light would be 3, 4, 5. So then this is 3, 4, 5. The 6 means this is 1 or 2. And so this would have to be 1 or 2 then, which means that can't be that can't be 9. And this would have to be 4, 5. If this is 1 and 5, this would have to be 3 and that would be 4. Does that work? I think so. If it's 2 and 4, this is still 3 or 5. 1 and 5, this would be 3 and 4. That works. So this all seems kosher right now. 8 has to be one of these two. Hmm. Yeah, this looks kosher. Oh, that's one thing. Okay, so again, if this is 6, this cannot be, orange cannot be 4 anymore, because 6 and 4 add up to 10, so that can't work. If this is 5 and 9, this can't be 9. So orange cannot be 4 anyway. So this, orange is never 4 then. So orange is always 3. Sorry, 1 through 3. Which means this can't be 7. And it can't be 6. But it still could be this one, unfortunately. This is 3, 4, 5. So if this is 6, this has to be 1, 2, or 3. This is 1, 2, or 3. So this can never be 2 and 3. Or could it? Wait. No, 6, 2, and 3, 2, and 3. Then you have 8 and 9. Yeah, that's possible. Okay. Why is pink not... Oh, I think I messed up there. Yeah, it included the orange and the pinks and the blues for some reason. I don't know why. So that can't be 1, 2, or 3. Pink could still be 4. Hmm. Pink can't be 7. If pink is 7, that would mean red and orange have to be 1 and 2, which means these would add up to 8 and 9, which would eliminate all possibilities here. So pink cannot be 7. Pink has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6. And you could have a 1, 2, 1, 2. So if pink is 6, you could have a 1, 2, 1, 2, and that would be... Well, if pink is 6, then this becomes 5 and 9. And that could be 1, 2, 1, 2, which would mean 8 and 7. So that's possible. Yeah, that seems possible. So if pink is 6, then this becomes 1, 2, 1, 2. This is 1, 2. So this is 3, which means this cannot be the light gray. So then this would have to be the medium gray. Hmm. So none of these can be this color. So this has to be yellow or it's dark. Ah, it cannot be dark because dark has to be here. So this has to be yellow. So yellows are 8 and 9s. Obviously then, well, didn't even know. So green then, so yellow has to be 8 or 9. Since yellow is 8 or 9, green has to add up with red to form 8 and 9. So green is at minimum 5 and at maximum 8. So it still could be this one. Hmm. So this is yellow, which means this is blue or green. And it has to be this one. So this is the X, blue or green, whichever one it is. So that means it would have to be here. That's fine. Yeah, this can't be 6 or 7. This is 3, 4, 5. Hmm. So the only way this could be 5, this could be the same as this one, is if this is 5 and this is 5, which would make this 2, 3, 2, 3. This would be 5. This would be 9. This would be 9. This would have to be 9. And this would be 9. So these would be 2 and 3. This would be 2 and 3. This is 2 and 3. Which means this has to be 7 and 8. So that all seems kosher. This is 5. So it's either 4, 6. This can't be 2 or 3. This can't be 2 or 3. This can't be 2, 3, or 5. No 5 here. This can no longer be 8. So this is 6 or 7. Hmm. This can only be... Hmm. You don't know what this is. 8 has to be one of these two. Since 8 is one of these two, You can never have 3 and 5 add up. So therefore the red has to be 2, the orange would have to be 3. So this would be 8, this would be 7, which would mean this is 8, so this is 6, this is 6. This would then have to be 4. This can no longer be 4, so this is 7. This would have to be 4, and that would be 1, which is impossible. So it cannot be 5. Okay. So this has to be 4 or 3 or 4, which means 1 is one of these two. Which means this is not the light gray, so it's the medium. This can't be the medium, so therefore this is the medium. This can't be medium either. This can't be light now. So therefore this is the light, this is medium, medium. So this is 5 or 6. So 1 has to be one of these two. So pink cannot be 1. 1 has to be one of these two. 1 has to be one of those two. So this is 6 or 7 is here. We don't know which. Because 1 has to add up with 5 or 6 to form 6 or 7. But we just don't know which one it is. Pink is 2, 3, 4, or 6. So this has to be 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Because it's either gray, medium gray, which is 5 or 6, or it's pink, which is 2, 3, 4, or 6. Blue can't be 1. This is obviously 3 through 9. This is 3 or 4. So if this is 3, this is 1, 2. If this is 4, this is 1, 3. So 3 cannot be in any of the other cells in box 5. So these can't be 3. Blue can't be 3. And this can't be 3 anymore. So this is 4 through 9. No 5, though. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 3. 3 has to be either here or here. This is 3 or 4. So this is 3 or 4. This is 3 or 4. Blue can no longer be 6 or 7, right? Because it has to add up to 5 or 6. It can't be 5 then. No, it could be 5. Can't be 6 or 7. So blue's 2, 4, 5. If it's 5... So say blue was 2. Okay, say gray was 5. If gray is 5, it's either 1, 4, in which case this is 3 and that's 2, or it's 2, 3, in which case this is 1 and this is 4. So those both work. If this gray is 4, if this dark gray is a 4, this is 3, this is 1, 2. But this doesn't add, red and pink cannot be 1 and 3. So therefore, this can't be 4. So dark gray is 6 through 9. If blue is 5, medium gray has to be 6. What happens if green is 5? So say green was 5. If green is 5, that means red has to be 3. This has to be 8. Also, we know gray can't be the 9. So let's remove the 9 here. So again, if green is 5, red has to be 3, which makes this 8, that 8. Therefore, dark has to be 9, which means pink has to be 6. So then gray has to be 5, and that's a contradiction. So green can never be 5. So green has to be 6 through 8. So 5 has to be either blue. This could be 6 and 5. Right? So these two add up to 14. If this is 5, this would have to be 6. So then this would be 8, which means this is 2. This would have to be 9, but then this would be 7, so that's impossible. This would be 7. So blue cannot be 5. Therefore, we know the gray has to be 5 because there's no other possibility. So this has to be 5, which means yellow has to be 9. This is 2 or 4, so this can't be 2 or 4. So this has to be 1 or 3 to correspond. 9 means this is 6 or 8. This can't be 9. This is 6, 7, or 8. There's only place for 7 is here, so this has to be 7, which means this is 7. Because of that, where is the 8? The 8 has to be in the green, so the 8 has to be green, which means the red is the 1, so this is 1, which means this is 6. 1 and 4 make 5, so these blues are 4, which makes this a 3, which makes the oranges a 2. So therefore, we don't know about this one. Could be either one. This is 5, which makes this 4 or 6. 4 or 6 to 4 or 6 to 3 or 7. This can't be 2. This can't be 2 or 4, so this is 6, 6. 6 and 1 add up to 7. Light gray is 3. So 2 and 4 add up to 6. 2 and 4 add up to 6. So this is 4, this is 6. This can't 5 and 2 add up to 7. 2 and 6 add up to 8. 1 and 6 add up to 7. So this can't be 7. So this is 3, this is 4, this is 6 now. So this is 4. This has to be 8. This is 7. All the gray. Okay, so we don't know about these. We don't know about these. We don't know about this. We do actually know this is blue. So this can't be green. This can't be green. This can't be blue. We can remove the X's. Remove the X's. So then this can't be blue. This can't be blue, which means this has to be blue. So those are all the 4s. All the grays are 7, and now we're just doing Sudoku. So this is 5, 6, and 8. So the 6 can't be here or here. So this is 6. So this is 5 and 8. This has to be 3 and 9. This can't be 3. So this is 9. This is 3. We have 3, 8, and 9. These can't be 3. So this is 3. This can't. This is 8 or 9. This is 8 or 9. We have 5 and 8. This can't be 8, so this is 5. This is 8, which makes this 5, which makes that 8. This can't be 8, so this is 9, so that's 8, so therefore this is 9. We have 5 and 8 here. Ooh, we've got a contradiction. Oh, because we have two 5s. Okay, well, that doesn't affect anything, so this is pink or gray. So we can delete these. We can delete these. So this is 5 or 6. This is 5 or 6. This can't be 6, so this must be 5, which makes this a 6, so this can't be the medium gray. This can't be the pink. Therefore, this is 5 or 8, so it cannot be 8, so this is 5, this is 8. We have what here? This is 3 and 6. This can't be 6, so this must be 6. This is 3. This has to be 7 and 9. This can't be 9, so this is 7. This is 9. We have 5 and 7 here. This can't be 7, so this is 5. That's 7. This is 5 and 8. This can't be 5, so this is 8. This is 5. This has to be 7 and 9, so this is 7, and that's 9. And that's the solution. Wow. Pretty cool, actually. I don't... I'm not sure if I would consider this easy, per se. Though, would I consider it average difficulty? I'm not really sure. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.